This is Horizon Forbidden West. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro, and the game is indeed enhanced. We've got the second Aloy adventure, where she goes out to this new, majestic, and generally beautiful landmass in order to explore, discover new secrets of the mysteries of the machines, and generally try to survive and just take in this beautiful new landscape. So here on the PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced version of the game, we get a absolutely stunning visual presentation, and something that is, I guess, technically in line with the remastered version of, well, Horizon Zero Dawn that we checked out not too long ago. So if you have, interest in seeing how that game's running, we've got a PS5 Pro version of that as well on the channel. But yeah, this game is very visually stunning, as you get to enjoy this coastal, beachy area where things fell apart and everything got destroyed, just like, usual and everything like that. In this universe where mankind fell, these machines came in, and, there's a whole backstory and everything like that, and weird traveling stuff. And anyways, it's a visually stunning game, and it's got a neat story. It's not necessarily as strong as the original game, but still a magnificent visual presentation, and one of the best looking, if not maybe the best, PS5 Pro Enhanced game out there in terms of visuals. It's really, really quite remarkable. So this is the quality mode. So there's 3 different visual settings here. They can be changed from here. So this is your favorite resolution Pro. It's like your full 4K, 30 FPS. There's HDR across the board. Then we switch over. It's just going to be a blanket thing here while it just quickly kicks in. And we have the favorite performance Pro. So this is a mode that gives you a much higher frame rate, and then of course there is, don't worry, we'll jump back to that in a sec, there is also a balanced Pro. So we're going to take a look at the balanced Pro first. So this is a 40 FPS targeting experience. So this is supposed to be, again, kind of your full 4K, maybe a little bit dynamic at 40 FPS for its target. Also across the board, coming up from the original game, better depth of field and increased foliage, so a lot more of a density within the world, the fauna, the backdrop, everything like that. It's quite visually stunning. And yeah, this mode really is kind of gorgeous. It's just absolutely amazing. And if you're wondering area-wise, we're in the Burning Shores, whatever the expansion area was, because, well, that's where I left things, and I've got this amazing shark outfit. And in general, it's just kind of a really visually beautiful and pushing area to kind of check out, and that's why I thought this would be a nice spot to come and take a look at the waves and everything kind of just floating in. Alright, let's jump back to the favorited mode of mine, which is the favor performance mode. So this mode is a dynamic 4K at 60 FPS. It's something that's more like just under 2000p, so it's like pretty much a full 4K, but you're sacrificing that for what is an increased level of fluidity. So this also is one of those modes that goes a little bit beyond if you have VRR, which is variable refresh rate, like a screen that supports 120 hertz, whatever. You actually get a good little bump above 60 FPS. I think you can get up to like 20 or so FPS on top of that, and it is very fluid, but obviously YouTube not supporting that doesn't really allow you to see the fluidity level. But yeah, trust me, it is a very, very nice feeling game, and yeah, kind of just visually stunning. Like, Horizon Forbidden West is a visual treat, and kind of a bit of a masterpiece in terms of visual fidelity for a console. Like, this is remarkably detailed and exciting, and yeah, and then you get the cool mounts and everything like that. This game is spectacular from a visual standpoint. And again, HDR across the board. Yeah, it looks really, really good, and the places you see are fantastic, and you just get to do some crazy things as you explore in a new area with some old returning friends, some new ones, some intense controller sounds as you shoot something that's like a literal gun. She's kind of a little bit crazy, what can I say, but, you know, you get used to it. And like per usual, you will be making intense combat moves, breaking pieces of enemies, and unleashing a range of... Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Unique weapons while you try to survive against the trials of the island. Can we, could I get a ride from my creature thing, please? I'm absolutely dying out here, and is my creature like destroyed? I think my creature got absolutely shredded. Okay, this glove thing is not really doing damage, even though it's like literally a magic gun from a future past culture that was incredibly crazy. Not the time to swim, Aloy, but you know, at least they're swimming. I'm definitely gonna die here. Anyways, I hope you can see, like, visually, this is a remarkable experience. It's quite stunning. I guess there is a level of difficulty to this one, too, especially, like, the end boss type stuff I thought was a little crazy, but very on par with the first game in terms of, you know, kind of how it plays, how it moves, especially the remaster. And then, of course, they just kind of improved the technology. How come I go into swimming and this guy just keeps on going? I thought my cool shark outfit would be my defining feature for which they would not be able to destroy me and cause problems for me. But just like the level of detail here while actually keeping 60 FPS, this is quite amazing. I can't wait to see how this sort of thing looks when they do eventually, like, work on a third one, because we know a third one's coming and some spin-off stuff, and hey, there's even a Lego version. But yeah, I really can't wait to see, especially if they keep changing like locations and stuff for these different entries of the franchise. Because the first game, it's a bit more just throw out a rock. How are you throwing a rock that far? It's a bit more of a desert plus a bit of a rocky snow and regular cliffside, and then this one, luscious beaches, a little bit of, you know, desert. You get to go to some of the Vegas area and stuff like that, which is really cool. You get to see more destroyed structures and more lost man-made locations. It really is a good venture, yeah, although, again, a little difficult at times, I suppose, but it's a really, really neat follow-up. It does play things a little bit safe gameplay-wise in comparison to the first one, so I don't know if you'll necessarily be like, oh, wow, this is gameplay completely different, but I think from a you know, technology standpoint, you really can see the improvements for this one, which is even funnier because, like, if you do look at this and then you compare it to the first game, like, the first game's a lot closer to this game, but wow, this is still really, really genuinely impressive. Like, this game looks absolutely insane to, like, the max. For, like, a PS5 Pro upgrade here, like, this is genuinely impressive. I'm almost trying to die. Like, I don't have a mount or anything. I've lost my kind of mount there, which is not ideal. You gotta be kidding me. Alligator, crocodile type things, terrifying. Oh, those intense lens flares from the sun. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See, this is such a beautiful game, and these, like, different terrains, and you just get to see this different part of, like, America that's been just shredded and changed into this, like, natural kind of style. I love the way they blend in, like, these ruins with regular locations. It really is just quite special. And if you play the expansion, this, like, island and everything like that is so very, very cool. It really is. It's just kind of amazing. Can we craft you? Item cannot be crafted. Change. Calls a mount. Yeah, I'd love a mount. But my mount is gone. Is it because I didn't take care of my mount and my mount has perished sadly? I don't even have a fast travel kit. How did things get so bad? Oh, and this big thing, and yeah, again, this game really, there is just something so visually amazing about it. Okay, somebody forgot about putting the glider thing up, so, oops, my bad. Yeah, I had that coming. Oh, and it all loads really fast, too, and it's just, like, it's, it's amazing looking, really. That's the biggest thing, is this is just one very genuinely pretty looking game. I don't suppose they can give me my, you know, creature back, eh? Because that would be nice. I would definitely love to have the creature back. I should have never jumped to that island and you know tried to explore and stuff like that. Oh, look at the magma and everything too. Ah, not a bad way to get around at all. This is where she does her big boating adventure. But no, it's just a bigger, larger, crazier version of Horizon. And I really loved it. I think, like, just the amount of detail that you can see in the world, it's insane. Like, I can't believe, actually, what they were able to sort of achieve with this one. Heaven's Rest. I can't even travel. I don't have any good stuff, and then you can go over here and you've got this whole like landmass, and you can see the different places like the Vegas, and kind of get an idea of where you are. And you start, and you come into this area, and obviously that's why it's called the Forbidden West. But yeah, this is really just like a technical masterpiece on the platform. It's crazy, honestly. I really kind of ponder how they're going to try to like push things further in the future, if that makes sense. Like, this is pretty peak visually, I would assume. But, you know, you say that, and then you come and there's something even better looking in the future, which is kind of amazing. They must be using an interesting scaling thing or something, because you can see the little, like, the water kind of has that, like, fuzziness going on. It's interesting. But I think for the most part, like, just looking at, like, the structures and the details and all that, like, that is genuinely amazing. And then you get all the crazy looking robots and, you know, just the sense of design for this game. Genuinely, they should be applauded for these efforts. Like, this is... It's a type of place you can get lost in for hours and really take in. Oh, is this the, isn't that the theater? I don't know if it has a different name now. I both want to take a look at it, but I also don't want to deal with the creatures. And then, of course, like this one, the big push that they were doing for it is the swimming. So you can just, like, get out and you can go, you know, under the water and take that all in, too. Like, you can swim, and the aquatic stuff's fantastic. It's just, like, they really, really pushed boundaries with this. And you can see little bits of popping and stuff, too, but it's not too bad. I think you actually climb up to the top of that for a mission, too, in this area. Like, great island chains, great designs. This whole thing is just a thing of beauty, really, is what it is. Like, I know I'm just sitting here, like, ogling the visuals. I mean, lightly touched on story and stuff like that, but I think from a perspective of you taking a look at this, you're probably more interested in, like, how the actual technical elements of it are, right? As opposed to other stuff. But, you know, the story, everything's great, expansion's fine, gives you the full scope of everything. You get to meet some unique characters, go on different missions, meet some new guys and gals, and fight some stuff, and, you know, go on a new mission, and then when you do this area, it's like new tribal things are, like, popping up, and or have appeared from, like, long distance journeys. And it's just really the world of the Forbidden West. Just kind of shows, like, the scope of the society kind of expanding as you've dealt with creatures and more monsters, and you're trying to, I guess you would say, bring back more of regular society to a degree, but not really. It's not like, you know, it's not like they're going to bring back society to where it was. They're going to have this new version of it with all this different stuff in that, and... No, it really is. It's quite a beautiful looking game. I'm trying to find someone that actually sells like fast travel kits. Oh, look at the dice. But I love the hammerhead shark outfit I've got going on. It's kind of beautiful. Who's the person that sells regular stuff? My stash. Hunter Goods. Is it the Hunter Goods person? Paint or face paints? What if face paint's gonna do for me? The awesome glider is so cool. This game really is just, oh, it's so good looking. Like, this is so visually impressive, honestly. Like, the whole thing, the whole way through. Are you the person that sells that stuff? No, you're not. There's like a Hunter Goods, isn't there? Maybe it's up higher. I just can't get over like the detail. Like, there's so much like depth and stuff going on in here. It's really, really impressive. I mean, I've said that many times over, but like, holy, does this game look good? Tools, fast travel kits. Any like 10 of these? Thank you very much. You're the best. That way we can actually like travel over to this is like the ruins of Vegas is like really, really cool. Dune Hollow. Go to the underground ruin. I'd rather just fast travel to this spot. Considering it's like, you know, just a different biome, so you can see the different setups. Like, I love the tropical setup of, you know, that kind of sunken area. It's great and all, but yeah, the mainland is also quite a treat. You can see Vegas here, where it's like, obviously it's like relit, and they have all the AR stuff, like the holograms going on, and everyone's all excited about that, and they're like, oh, this looks so good, and everybody loves the details here. Is there like a campfire right here? Usually by the campfires there's like a bit of you can change the time because there'll be like a stool. Maybe that's just the starting area. Yeah, I don't want to get like too locked in like a late night or something like that. And then there's actually like a whole cool underground kind of area in this one. Like, it's kind of amazing. Oh, that's a weird kind of free stutter there. You can kind of see what like used to be here before everything got destroyed, and a little bit of a Vegas of the future. Because it's cool, like all the areas that you visit when you're doing, you know, these games. They're representations and representative of like different human cities and things that once existed, and it's really quite neat to do that. I think you're supposed to have like a grappling hook thing, right?
It's no good. Can't use the polecaster on that.
Well, which one am I supposed to use there? Because that's the polecaster. Am I just supposed to like? Oh, yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you're just supposed to, like, grapple up there. I thought I had to do, like, a special thing. But no, it's a really genuinely creative and interesting idea to recreate places like this. The spaces people would know and be familiar with, but, like, you know, that futuristic spin of how they improved in this world and society while still having some iconic landmarks. It's really, really quite interesting. And yeah, I think you like the story. You played the first one, you'll enjoy the second one, and probably find this to be a really intriguing upgrade over everything that happened, and it really does look breathtaking. Like, I think you'll be blown away by this, and also the thing looks so pretty at night with all the holograms kind of going off of this lost land. Wonder if they'll ever remake the Sin City again, right? And then there's all these areas and beautiful spaces, and then there's the halfway point, Barren Light, where you're basically going through the mountain, the base of operations. So you got this like beautiful area here, and then you come over to this spot. And this is like sort of your, I don't want to mark her at all. Invalid location, there's a campfire right here. So you go to this space, and then it's like, this is your first really, because you do the opening, and it's kind of like a quick thing. And then you're out into the big world, and this is your first kind of look at the, Forbidden Lands, and it's just, you can go to all these spaces and see all these things, and oh, what a beautiful, beautiful upgrade for this game. I think you will be just absolutely floored by what it has to offer gameplay-wise, and it should be a pretty amazing showcase of the PS5 Pro, like especially as an enhanced game. I think you will absolutely love what this has to offer, and be blown away by it like like I am. Like, this looks so cool.